I'm from the east side of Charleston, downtown. I was just like any other little boy growing up. I just grew up, was well taken care of, like went to a good school, like don't really got much to cry about, like you know, I had a good childhood, like um I see right around like middle school is when I started noticing, like, I was like homosexual. Cause like all when I was like in elementary school and stuff like that, like I still like girls. So I never really used to look at the boys like that, but I used to like girls. Like I used to kiss girls on the playground in elementary school and stuff. But I would still play with the girls. Like I would never play football, but I used to like play basketball and stuff like that. But I never like used to be hanging out with the boys and nothing like that. And then right around I said like middle school, like I realized, that I had like guys too, so that's how really like I realized I came into my sexuality. And then in high school, I just like, just like everybody else, you grow, you get older, like you mature, like you learn things about yourself. So after high school, I graduated. I graduated from Garrett Academy. Um, I was going in for culinary arts. At first, I wanted to cook and be a chef and go to Guns and Wheels and all this, but then after a while, like I realized like, that wasn't what I wanted to do. So I think I started living with my daddy first. I was living with my daddy. Everything was cool, and I got an opportunity to go to Atlanta, so I moved to Atlanta. When I moved to Atlanta, I was just like working with a marketing and branding company, doing different things, going to events and meeting people, and that turned into doing a little bit of styling, for certain video shoots and, models and stuff like that. And then I was out there for a while and they started selling hair because I was like, okay, Virginia was getting popping, like that was like early on. Before like everybody was real big, like back when everybody just had like regular followers, like everybody used to talk to you on Instagram. Like I don't know, people like so celeb, like they got like big celebrities now. But anyways, after selling it, I just realized like okay, I can do here because I just used to do my my homegirl at the time here all the time. So I was like I could do here. So I moved back home, just started doing here, and it just went from there. Like I don't know, everybody just like me. I don't know why everybody like me. I just be cool, like, doing hair and stuff. I don't know. But I'm just really trying to show everybody, like, you can start somewhere and go anywhere you want to go. You know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever you want to do, no matter what the circumstances is, like, past, present, future, like, just do it, like, you can make anything happen. I mean, what basically made me want to start, I'm a creative person. Like, at first I was just making clothes, like, just tracing jeans and dyeing stuff and making bow ties. I used to wear bow ties, like, every day, like, anywhere. Like, people just used to be like, why does this boy have a bow tie on? Like, why do you have a bow tie with that outfit? Like, why do you have a bow tie? Like, I just used to have bow ties everywhere. Like, I just was always unique. Like, my creative side got me into fashion and and I guess, like, after I created, like, who I wanted to be, like, after I figured out, like, the image I wanted to give off, that kind of stuff just comes natural to me. Like, I know what looks good. Like, I know how to put stuff together. Like, I don't know, it's just easy. So that attracts me. Like, I just like seeing something and saying, like, okay, I like that, but this would have looked better like this. Stuff like that. No, like, I mean, yeah, I can't say that. What am I saying? Trey is somebody who I'm trying to, cool on. just chill out on. Cause Trey is a person who just really been through a lot and just ain't ready to go to places that I'm trying to go with myself as Tiana. So Tiana is very like uplifting and doing it and for it and with it, and Trey's just like, hold up, bitch. We gotta do this, we gotta do that. You know, Trey's definitely the one who gets it done. Like, you know, that's the difference. Like, I guess it's just Tiana is me more evolved, like me more on the road, me more on a mission. Like, Tiana's gonna get paid. Like, Trey wants to be in Charleston and work. You know, Tiana's gonna be on the TV. You know, if that makes sense. To be honest with you, I came up with homicidal hands. Like, I was just thinking, like, okay, I know I gotta brand myself. I know I want to brand myself. I need to brand myself. Like, I'm gonna get paid. You know, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm blowing out. You know, I'm on fire. You know, I need a name. So I was just like, damn. Everybody was doing like Slayed by whoever, or whoever slays here. You know, I was just like, yeah, you know, slaying, Slayed, you know, that's like killing them, you know, but I can't really say killing them because that's kind of gruesome. And I was just thinking like, damn, what can I say? Murder them, like, kill them bitches, like, what's another word? Like, homicidal hands, like, my hands is killing them. I'm literally killing these bitches, like, homicidal hands, kill them every time. That's how I just came up with it. Like, I just been thinking about it. Like, what's going to be a good something people going to catch on to? What's going to make people love? And it separates me from other people because everybody wants to paint like a pretty picture when it comes to hair, like dog baby and gorgeous, 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 and they don't expect me to just come through and just like shut the shit down. Like, yeah, bitch. You know, like they don't expect it. It's just like, okay, what's going on over there? Scary. Yeah. I know for a fact I want to do more things than just doing hair. I know eventually I want a salon and all that, but that's not, like, that's more of a long-term goal than a short-term goal for me. I definitely look at hair like a hustle, for one. That's just how I make my money. I look at it like no different than a stripper looks at the pole, you know. I look at it no different than the doctor looks at the operating room. Like, that's how I get my money. So I use my money more so to put it behind me to push me as a person, because I feel like it's a lot of me's in the world who don't really always get to the forefront. And a lot of people need to see that, because it's like, if you don't have somebody to look up to, you don't really feel like you got that much hope. You know what I mean? So when you down, who you really got? So it's plenty, I know it's plenty of little boys, like, I ain't even gonna say it's plenty, like, plenty kids just out there just who want to be themselves, like, who just really scared of their surroundings, scared of who they, you know, their family, their friends, like, scared of being judged, and scared of being disowned, and scared of being beaten, and, you know, talked about, and, you know, there's all kinds of things that happen. And it's just like, a lot of people need a voice, and a lot of people don't get that voice, or even if they get the voice changes at certain times, you know. A lot of people get to certain statures and just turn into a different person. And it's like, damn, what happened? Of course, I feel like if I was to live myself as Trey, it would be easier for me, because that's something that even nowadays are way more accepting. If I walk into a room, even as a black gay male, I'm still more accepting than if I walk into the room a black transsexual. And though a lot of people are open-minded now and things are changing, it's just like, I feel like, I was just talking to my friend about this, I feel like I'm in an era where the people who are like me before me were treated a certain way, and then the people who are coming up behind me are being treated differently. And I'm like in the middle. Like, I've seen both sides of that. You see what I'm saying? So now, like, to be in modern day, and it's just like, I see kids graduating in waves and, you know, wearing full hit, you know, units to graduation and swing, you know, swinging prom, and it's like bittersweet because, yeah, I can clap because that's a movement, you know, that's better for society, but at the same time, like, do y'all know the struggle? Like, do y'all know what other people went through? Like, that's an important part too, because if you don't learn that, you got to develop a tough skin. You got to be able to deal with a lot of different situations. So being accepting sometimes shelter you. It's kind of like, okay, it shut you up a little bit. Like, all right, baby, we love you. You know? I definitely look up to a lot of people. I look up to, definitely, like, all the young ladies who came before me as far as, like, being transgender and growing up and becoming somebody else and showing the world, you know, who you are and stuff like that. I look up to everybody who's done that before me because it's just like, boy, y'all making it even more cooler for me. You know, one more person is always, you know, an open mind and change mind. So I definitely look up to all those people. More specifically, I look up to like Amaya Scott. I think Amaya is amazing. I like Laverne Cox. I think she's amazing. It's a lot of hairstylists that I look up to too. Their work is just really perfect and it's really great. And I just think when, as a stylist, when you can perfect your craft and showcase that too, and brand it the right way, like I just love that. For all those people who do that too, like I look up to a lot of people who do that. I just look up to certain people who are pioneering the fields that I want to be big in one day. You know, like I was on Instagram and I saw this girl. I can't remember her name, but I know her clothing line is like Milano something, and her like birthday concept shoot was like showcasing like her as a photographer, her as a designer, and her as a model. Like, so she had her self portraying all of those different, like all in one image, and I just thought that concept was so dope. Like I was just like, that's me. Like, why didn't I think of that? Like, that's so smart. I love that. So she's kudos to her. Other than that, I try really not to look up to people because sometimes when you really get too involved with looking up to people, you get kind of obsessed, kind of like, and then you start to really mimic a lot of shit that you see. You know who I really like? Tokyo Vanity. Like, that's my girl. Like, she's really cute, and a lot of people think like I'm her. I don't know why, but definitely not her. Like, she's her. She's dope. She's dope. She's doing that. She's the shit. But you know, you get wrapped up in that shit, and it's just like, that's not where I'm going to do. I'm definitely wanting to stay true to me and true to myself and shit like that. I'm always going to, you know. My favorite place to shop is online right now. It's at ASOS.com. I also love to shop I like to shop at ASOS because they have good quality clothes that are plus size and they fit and they go, and they go from, you know, small to like a 4X, which is great, you know, and all kind of things, even like intimates, because finding quality stuff in plus size is hard. So I like ASOS.com. I love Forever 21, of course. This is Forever 21 pants and top. Customized by AK Printing, my homegirl. It keep printing on Facebook. I love nice bags. Nice bags. Elder bags and love Steve Madden bags and shoes. I like really like high-end designer. Like, I'm not like, and to be honest with you, like I can't really afford it yet, but you know, like that's my shit. Like, I'm on all the Gucci's, like all the websites, Nordstroms and stuff like that. Like, just looking at everything. Like, can't wait to buy. Like, putting my coins to the side. Like, you know, I'm gonna be snatching this bag and that bag. Like, I love nice bras, Cashiques. Nice bras. Oh, they have nice bras, nice undergarments. That's very important, especially to transsexuals. You need to have nice undergarments on, because a lot of people don't have nice undergarments on. It's not cool. I like to eat anything, girl. What's wrong? Let's see, my granny really know how to cook. So, I'm eating that granny out, so if I'm eating out, eating, you know, right around here. I like birthdays, you know, like nanas and mom, you know, like the mom and pop places too. Like, yeah. Doing hair isn't even my favorite thing to do. See there? It's not. You don't know me. My other favorite thing to do is taking pictures. I really love taking pictures right now. Like, modeling, being a photographer, like, I'm doing photo shoots, like I'm doing everything. I've always been into all of that, like, especially like doing projects and PowerPoints and all those shits was my shits back in school, you know? Like, can I do a PowerPoint on it? Like, do I have to write this paper? I can make a PowerPoint? I can make a PowerPoint? That's me. I've always made my own graduation flyers, like I always made everything like that picture right there. I took that picture. See my look at the Sweet 16. Like, I don't know.
Is your...
Yeah, I just did post this from behind the I'm all over the place, like when it comes to dating and stuff like that. Like, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I always believe in love. Like, you know, one day I'm gonna find a man, I'm gonna be happy. Tomorrow. Sometimes people like me get hurt a lot, but you gotta be strong enough to keep loving people. When you can be hurt and still turn around and, you know, still have an open heart and still love people and forgive people and grow, like, that's so, you know, definitely dudes, like thicker dudes, like, you know, I don't know, skinny little noodle little spaghetti little nigga. I get embarrassed on the daily. I can't even say that. I get embarrassed all the time. I just got embarrassed before the interview started. The most embarrassing moment of my life was definitely like every day. There's nothing embarrassing about being me. But it's definitely some things that come along with being me that's embarrassing. I've really been like dreaming about going somewhere really tropical, like really remote, like just some like waterfall type stuff, like just like tree house, like really like no service, no phones, like just fall off the face of the earth, like that's my dream, like with my man. Just for like a week and then come back to me.
If you could be president for one day, what would you do?
If I could be what?
President for one day.
Quit.
Why?
Oh, I don't do that. I don't have exactly a favorite brand of hair. My brand is my favorite brand of hair. I just haven't released it yet, so people don't really know about it yet. But you know, when the world gets it, it will be their favorite brand. My favorite hairstyle is definitely anything pink and long. Like 40 inches long. I want people to know, you know, like I'm really cool. Like I just be chilling. Like, come get your hair done. Like, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Like, just really come get your hair done. When I get famous, don't talk to me. That's what you guys have done to me. Now look at it. I'm just kidding. Totally talking to you, baby. Totally talking to you.